Bandidos, what up? Hey, there's a brand new mask in the game, but this one's hidden. Today I'm going to show you how to get it, and I made these super easy maps for you to follow. Let's do this.
Wait, did we just become best friends? So nice to meet you. I think you're cool.
Piece of shit wristwatch.
So this is the new DucK mask. It's an Easter egg reward for shooting all of the ducks that are hidden throughout the new climax mission. The climax mission comes with master difficulty, but you can get this mask on any difficulty. There is a boss fight related to it. He's not super hard or anything like that, but he will scale to the difficulty of whatever your open world setting is, not the mission setting. It's a super goofy mask, but the design is very high quality. So kudos to whoever designed this, and it's definitely on theme because what you have to do is go around and shoot these little ducks that are hidden everywhere, and there's a lot of them. It's somewhere around 21, 22 ducks that you have to shoot in total. And I just want to make a quick shout out to everyone who was on the live stream to help me find each and every one of these ducks. It's a big pain in the butt to scout these out, and luckily I didn't have to because I had you guys. I was able to crowdsource where these ducks were to make the mask. And a special shout out to Reaper for joining me on this and being my hound dog to sniff them out. And if you miss one, the boss isn't going to spawn, and it's a big pain in the butt to figure out which one you missed because it's a very long mission. I created these maps to help you easily find these. So I'm not going to only show you the footage of gameplay of me actually shooting the ducks, condense and cut so that this isn't a long video, but I'm also providing these maps because I think the maps are actually going to be more helpful. So that way you don't have to scrub back and forth figuring out where is he right now. So just screenshot the maps and you're good to go. So if you haven't figured this out yet, this is all happening at the Space Administration HQ where you take on Theo Parnell. You can do this on any difficulty. And so when you first go in, you're going to be at the Courtyard. So here is my map of the Courtyard. The ducks are indicated by the little yellow circle. And then I put some clues on the map so that you can find them easier. So the first one is going to be on a table right as you come in on your left-hand side. The second one is going to be in the bed of the second Jeep. There's two Jeeps in the Courtyard there. Make your way over there, you'll see it. And the third one is on the left-hand side of the map, and it's going to be in the waterfall that's kind of tucked back in the corner. There's also a generator there and a manhole there. Quick tip, if the duck isn't there, or if you try to shoot the duck and it doesn't explode, then you need to restart the mission. And I recommend even going as far as logging out and logging back in. I believe the ducks are considered an open world item, so you basically need to reset the map. Go through the entrance. The first duck is gonna be on the reception desk, so just hop over and then shoot that little guy. The second one is gonna be on a ledge above a staircase. Now there's a bunch of staircases here. There's two on the left and one on the right. So we're talking about the first one you encounter on the left. That staircase. There's also a computer terminal there, so it's just beyond that. Anyways, as you go up the stairs, at the top of the stairs, just turn around and you'll see basically a ledge and just shoot the duck. The third one is going to be behind the only staircase on the right-hand side. He's on the white shelf. So you can shoot it through the staircase or go around and shoot it from the other side, either way. There's also a little squeak sound when you successfully shoot the duck, but audio in the game has been really buggy lately, so don't count on that being your cue all the time. Now we're looking at a map of the third checkpoint. And this is the one that's got all these terminals and electrical traps, as well as electric breakers. Okay, there's a duck right on the shelf next to the door in the first terminal area. And then there's another duck in between the circuit breakers 4 and 5. And it's hidden between a chair and a tipped over garbage can. And finally, there's one hiding in the bush near the exit. Here's a map of checkpoint 4. So this is a 2-level area. However, all of the ducks are going to be on the ground level of this checkpoint. None of them will be upstairs. 2 of the ducks are going to be behind those doors that you open and interact with. So there's that first terminal you have to interact with. That's going to be on your left-hand side. Once you're able to open that door that's right next to it using the digital keypad, there's going to be a duck on a chair in there. The other one is just going to be across the way on the other side of the staircase you came up to get to this level. It's going to be beyond that door. However, you're going to need to go around to actually get a better angle and shot, as you see me doing here. The last one in this checkpoint is going to be in the corner near the stairs. This will be on your left-hand side, and it'll be right next to that chair. Okay, so checkpoint 5 is where you encounter Theo, which is in this office or admin area, and then you're gonna go outside into the courtyard. So there's one in the office, and it's right near where you entered this office in between two servers. The other two are outside. One of them is in the dish A area, and it's sitting right there on a ledge, and the final one is on the metal eaves near the exit. Okay, here we are in checkpoint 6. So this is the flooded area. This checkpoint also has 3 ducks, and they're very spread apart. The first one is actually going to be in the first office you encounter just after you come down the elevator shaft on the rope. It's going to be sitting in a little cubby. The second one is going to be right when you go into the door near the valve labeled number 3, which is down that little staircase off to the right. There's a small room down there, and this one's sort of hard to see because it's sitting in the shadows in this little box. It's at the very top of that pile of stuff. Okay, and the final one is near the TV in the back, or TV2, and it's in between valve 4 and 5, and it's in a locker, and you have to be standing closer to valve 4 to see into that locker because it's only opened a little bit. And now you're done with this room. Okay, finally the boss room. There's 3 in here as well. So the first one is going to be on your left-hand side from where you came in. It's going to be on the yellow crane arm, and it'll be sitting right on top. The second one will be on this sort of tool chest box near the exit, and this is still on your left-hand side. The third one is on the right-hand side of where you came in, or next to that sub-terminal up there. It's going to be on this white shelving system, and it's a little bit hard to see, but you'll find it. And that's the 3 in this room. Now there's one final duck, and that's going to be in the boss room. And that rubber duck is used to spawn the boss. So if you've gotten everything right this far, then when you try to exit, as you get near the garage, you're going to feel dizzy or disorientated. That means you did it right. Now, if you get near the garage and you don't get disorientated, that means you've missed a duck, and it then becomes a pain in the butt because which duck did you miss? That's why if something goes wrong in the very beginning, I do recommend resetting your map or logging out and logging back in to ensure things spawn correctly. Anyways, everybody's got their own tricks. That worked for me. So once you get into the garage, there'll be a duck sitting on the table. As soon as you shoot that duck, everything will go dark, and the boss will spawn like a hunter does. He's not super lethal. You'll be able to kill him in a couple of seconds with just an average build. And when he dies, he drops the mask. And congratulations, you now have a duck mask. Hey, I hope these maps and this explanation made it super easy for you. And let me know what you think of this mask. I think it's goofy, but I like it. It's unique. We got a lot of serious masks. This one is fun and on theme.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Tuxedo Bandido, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the good stuff I have coming for you. And if you like content like this, be sure to check out the video I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you would like me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make things possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be the same without you.
When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code Tuxedo Bandido to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Wait, did we just become best friends?